What's going on, everybody? It's Big T with GreenWallSt.com, back with another trading video, this time on SIGA. We're going to take a look. There were actually two trades happening here. I'm going to upload another video on this HUSA that's on the left-hand side, but for this video, we're going to focus on SIGA. This is the chart on the right-hand side. Basic story of this stock. It has something to do with monkeypox. It's a monkeypox stock, and that's kind of been hot, in the news. And you have some of these stocks that are running. But on this particular day, you can see the stock was weak. It was down 17%. And whenever we get those, stocks that are overextended to the upside, but they're weak, then I am looking to short those names for the most part. Obviously, there's more nuance to it than that. But idea was I wanted it to push through VWAP, just like all the other videos that we've really uploaded. You've seen that there's a lot of repeatableness. Is that a word? Repeatableness in this type of trade. And that's the key. If you want to make money in the markets, anybody can come in and make money. Right? Anybody back in 2020, 2021, you just buy Doge or whatever, and you just buy whatever, and it goes up. Now, the problem with that is there's probably less than 10% of those people that are still trading 2 years later. Right? I'm still here trading. It's not, because of luck. It's because each day I am looking for repeatable types of patterns and trades in the market, something that I can come to and find, maybe not every day, but a good majority of the time I'm able to find these trades, and they are consistent. You need some sort of process in your trading, not just I bought something, it went up, and holy shit, what now? Like, now what do I do? That's gambling. That is not how to trade. Again, there's going to be a trade happening on the left-hand side of the screen. There's already been one I took a small loss on, and then I end up trading it again, but we'll look at that in the next video. SIGA, though, finally getting that pop, and you can see market opened 9:30. It's now 10:11. So I waited 45 minutes for this. Right, this is where patience comes into play. You have to be patient on these trade ideas, because if I had been impatient and 5 minutes goes by and I'm like, fuck, I really need to trade, I would have been shorting at 11:40, 11:20. I'd be the one getting squeezed out into this move into 12, because if I short at 11:50 and the stock goes to 12:20, I can't risk it going to 13. I just can't do it. Right, it's too much risk for too little reward. I have to stop out in this. So that is what I'm actually taking advantage of, is people stopping out into this move. So, staying patient. I'm not the first one in there. I'm letting it pop, letting it pull back, letting it retest, letting it exhaust people out of the trade. Most people in trading, they get involved in something really fast, and by the time the actual trade comes, they've already taken like 2 or 3 losses, and they're in and out, and they're freaking out the whole time. And by the time the trade comes, they're done with it. They're either taking profits super early, or they're just avoiding it entirely. If you're able to stay patient, though, and you're not afraid to miss trades, then you can really wait for some better opportunities and get better entries and things like that. So the stock's pushing about 12:30 now, and I am waiting to see anything that tells me this is starting to turn around. And I believe it's right about here. Yeah, I start putting my finger on the button at least to short it, because as it tries to break out and make a new high and it fails, well, then I take that rejection as a sign that, okay, we may reverse lower. That may have been the exhaustion move that exhausts people out of the stock, and now I can trade it effectively. You saw all the volume happen there. So, like, as it pushes higher, you can imagine people that were short the stock, they're like, fuck this, right? And that's what causes the stock to move higher, because they're all saying, fuck this, I'm out, it's going higher, I'm stopping out. It's that fuck this moment that I'm looking for a majority of the time to enter a trade. As soon as they give up on it, I'm in. That's the general idea. So I end up shorting about 12:20. Because I was patient, I didn't need to scale into this trade or anything. This was my trade idea, that it was going to start moving lower from here. And I had a set risk in mind. I believe it was about 12.50. So I was risking about $300 on this trade. I shorted at 12.20. risking to 1250, and that was the trade. And we ended up, actually falling a bit lower than I thought we would. But as we start to tank, I cover half the position, and then I've got just about 500 shares remaining. So realized $200, unrealized about 220 at this point, and then I end up, I believe, covering the rest as we start to move lower. Yeah, so we tank even harder there. I try to stay as patient as I can there, and end up covering the rest in the mid 1160s, and that's the trade. That first pop into resistance, the exhaustion move, the short, covering the flush as we move lower, and that was it. That was a $500-ish trade, about $500 in just about 10 minutes. So again, you get 1 or 2 of those a day, and that's a really good living, right? That's well in the 6-figure range if you can do that consistently. Obviously, you're going to have losing days. You're going to have losing trades. But, it's just to say, even right now in a bear market, there are plenty of trading opportunities out there. It may not be as crazy as it was in 2020, 2021, but there's still opportunities out there. You just have to be patient for them and not try to do too much. You can even see HUSA. I ended up with a nice win on that. So opportunities are out there each day. GreenWallSt.com if you would like to trade them with us. Definitely come check that out. We are still running, just for the next couple of days, a sort of summer sale, 31% off from our 31st birthday. So check that out. We're also doing, like I said, a summer school, which is a webinar each week in the month of June. The first one will start Friday, where we're covering the trading basics, walking through how much money do you need to get started, how to set up a brokerage account. I'm going to walk through people actually setting up an account, what to actually focus on, and we'll get deeper and deeper into more advanced topics as the month goes on. But once again, GreenWallSt.com. Check it out, 31% off of your first month, and the summer school is included in that, along with all of the courses and the Discord and all that we have to offer. So check that out if you're interested. If not, you just want to watch the videos, that's fine too. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the video here today. I'll catch you right back here next time. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. If you didn't, just refresh it and give it one more chance. And as always, guys, I don't really